Alright, this is my last night in the Smokies, so I figured I'd shoot some video. This is the trail isn't normally like this. I reckon this is they built this for the day hikers, but this is pretty much what the Smokies looks like. It's kind of hard to see, but actually the Smokies, I hope I got some good pictures because there was a different kind of pine tree. I don't know what it was, but they looked blue or black in the distance. And we were really high up. There was like a ridge walk the whole Smokies, so it was fun. It was difficult. All right, narrow out. All right, this is coming into Standing Bear Farms. It's about 1/10 off the AT. It's supposed to be one of the most popular hostels on AT. So I reckon I'm gonna let my knees recover for a night, then get back on the trail tomorrow. Try to get some resupply and charge up my batteries. This place is supposed to be pretty neat. I didn't get much in the Smokies because Smokies were like a ridge walk, so it was all windy and cold, and I think I did it in 5 days. That was with 2 days in Gatlinburg. Well, really 1 day in Gatlinburg. I don't know. Oh, here it is. There's a mailbox. This is the first road I've been on since I started AT. 0.1 miles. Same as always. All these guys started out going to be purists, and they're taking all the roads and shit and skipping the trail. But not that I'm better than them. I just say if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. All right, here it is.
What's your trail name?
Serendipity.
Serendipity.
Or dips.
When did you start?
March 18th.
You're not doing too bad then.
My body feels good. I'm listening to it. I'm enjoying myself. It's hard. I'm not like being lazy about my miles. I'm like.
So where are you from?
Good. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
PA. Woo.
Feels like Punxsutawney.
There's a girl yesterday I saw her in Hot Springs. She was actually from Punxsutawney.
No way.
And she came up to me. She goes, "Hey Phil!"
I love it. Where are you from here?
No, I'm originally from Texas.
Okay.
But I'm building the hostel over there in Cosby.
So what do they call you?
The Discerning Hiker.
Discerning Hiker. And where are we? I don't even know where we're at.
This is Snowbird.
Snowbird? Okay.
It's a FAA tower. I
Okay.
don't know if we're supposed to be here. But there was no gate on the road, so I came up, and if they tell me never to come back, I won't come back. I'll just do what they tell me. But
well, it's nice to have the trail magic. And
I'm sorry you weren't here earlier for the moon pies.
oh yeah, that would have been great.
You tried gummy bear, I've never had one.
The moon pies, and I had moon pies and Mountain Dew.
Thank you.
Like beef?
And this is gourmet.
No, the moon pie is basically like it's basically a s'more.
Got it. Oh, they call, what are those other hand pies? Have like, they can have like meat and stuff in them.
Oh yeah, they make meat pies. And
Oh,
stuff.
Hi, Nero.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this thing's dead.
they're really big and
No, it isn't. It's still recording. See you later, Serendipity. I'm gonna Nero out.
Oh, I think shut down the shelter for a while, so that.
Alright, this is Max Patch coming up. And I don't know if I'm gonna video all the way to the top, but I'll shoot some video from the top. But this is supposedly a really cool bald in Tennessee. Those guys back there talking about these bears at a shelter. Everybody's so concerned with everybody else. They are worried about. The big thing is trying to keep food away from the bears, because then they get associate food with people. Then they have to put down the bear or move it. Either that or shut down the shelter for years, or months or whatever. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, I'll video at the top. So I'm not going to take this camera up this steps. All right, this is the top of Max Patch. Well, not the top. I hope this windjammer works. But the top's actually up there, but they have a habitat sign. They don't want people to go up there. So there's the Smokies. That's what I walked through. Those are some mountains. That was cold and wet. I thought I was gonna get hypothermia one day. Not night. My gear is good enough. My sleeping gear is awesome. But I didn't have thick enough gloves, and my fingers were so cold one morning. It's 20 degrees. Walking on that ridge line, and it was just wind blowing. Ugh. Anyway, Nero out. Alright, this is Nero, and I'm somewhere in North Carolina, close to the Tennessee border. It rained big time yesterday, and let's see, I just passed Big Butt, and there was another there's a bypass, but the weather isn't bad now. But I went over this one ridge, and man, it was raining, and the wind was coming right up the side of the mountain, and then it was just blowing hard, and so it was pretty scary. One girl, this German girl, she got blown off of the ridge. She said it didn't knock her over, that it picked her up, and she ended up in these trees, and she didn't get hurt, but it ripped up her rain gear pretty bad. So, you know, I passed 300 miles yesterday. It was miserable. I've been trying to do 12, 14 a day, but at noon I'd made 6 miles, and there was a shelter, and there was a spot left in the shelter, so I grabbed it. I mean, I was just miserable, just soaking wet, And so I put most of my wet clothes back on today to try to dry out. And anyway, I got about 30 miles to get to Irwin. It's either Tennessee or North Carolina, I don't know. I don't keep that much of a good track of it. But anyway, this is what I look like after 300 miles. And oh shoot, I heard something. Oh, that's nothing. I haven't seen any bears. A few people have. But anyway, Miro out.